Hello and welcome to this preview video for the minutes release of the July FOMC meeting. As a recap, the meeting showed that the Fed are moving towards normalization of rates and said that the timing will happen once they've seen some further improvements in the job market, and they are reasonably confident that inflation will move towards their 2% mandate. Now, their decision to change the commentary on the labour market to some further improvements from their previous further improvements shows that they see the labour market as moving towards full capacity. So in terms of what investors will be looking out for during this minutes release, they will be looking for further communication as to the timing of rate liftoff, in particular any comments on the split between members on if September is still appropriate for that timing of rate liftoff. Given the Fed's data dependency policy stance, investors will also be looking out for communication of how close they see the economy as to that aforementioned criteria. Also, as a sub-note, the FOMC meeting is most definitely a Tier 1 data release. However, given the time lag between the meeting itself and the minutes release, they can have a dated nature. Some of the data points that have come out between the meeting itself and the minutes release today includes GDP, employment cost index, non-farm payrolls, unemployment and PPI. Also noting that we will have the CPI release later today ahead of that FOMC minutes release. As a reminder, CPI is expected to come out at 0.2% for both the month-on-month and the year-on-year reading. Any reading that is far from those expectations, so a large miss or a large beat, could further dampen the importance of the FOMC minutes release. In terms of a market reaction, it will very much depend on that expectations of rate liftoff. So any comments that some or many members see September as appropriate timing for rate liftoff will cause investors to bring forward their expectations of timing, which will result in some curve steepening and some broad-based dollar strength. However, any hints that they're looking to push back or looking to delay rate liftoff into December or maybe even to early 2016 will cause the opposite reaction as investors push back their expectations, so we'll see some curve flattening and some broad-based dollar weakness. So anyway, that's enough from me. We'll have to just wait and see what happens. Goodbye.